If you've been out today, you know how chilly it was all across central Indiana. Boy, that wind chill was just brutal, and we had a crew out on Mass Ave this afternoon.
Yeah, and they were out there. I saw a couple people out there braving the cold, dashing quickly.
Yeah.
To get from one place to the other. That's
more like it. That's more like it.
Yes, you need a little face mask, a little hat, because that wind just cuts right through you.
Sure does.
The other two, the jackets looked a little light.
Yeah. Well, you notice they had the hands in the pockets. They didn't have gloves.
And walking quickly. Yeah, you needed the hat, the scarf, the gloves if you spent any amount of time outside today. Only in the 30s.
Yes.
Which is technically where we should be for the middle part of January. And we have a winter feel and kind of a winter look to talk about in the 7-day. I am keeping a close eye on Sunday. This isn't a big weather system. It becomes a little stronger as it heads toward the East Coast, but we do want to make sure that you're weather aware. If you don't like to drive when it's snowing out, you want to do your errands tomorrow. We're the timeline for the snow on Sunday, 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. How much? An inch, maybe 2, but you're not going to see all of that pile up in your backyard. And the reason why, some of it is going to melt as temperatures climb Sunday afternoon. We're also forecasting some of that snow to change over to a little bit of rain. Just be mindful, we do have a weather system on the way for the end of the weekend. Out there tonight, no problems on the roads. We are dealing with some lake effect snow in a few areas, Buffalo into Cleveland, and then coming off Lake Michigan into the northeastern part of our state. Locally, we had a few flurries. There were a few areas of sleet, and it was just cold and cloudy today. Windy, too. 35 your high this afternoon after a morning low of 32. Sunset this evening happened at 5:51. We do have clouds still over central Indiana at this hour. Cloudy and 33. A west wind at 13 brings those wind chills down into the 20s, feeling like 22 in Lafayette, feeling like 25 in Richmond and Muncie, feeling like 24 in Columbus. So bundle up if you're headed out tonight. You'll need that heavy coat tomorrow, but there is some sunshine on tap for Saturday. 27 at 8 a.m., 32 at noon. Highs tomorrow in the mid-30s. We're in the 30s again on Sunday with snow changing over to a little bit of rain. Let's get to the hour-by-hour timeline. If you do have Saturday night plans, roads will be dry through about midnight. It'll be after midnight that this weather system arrives, and by early Sunday morning, 7 a.m., we do have snow. Often on snow showers that at times will mix with a little bit of rain, especially as we head into the early afternoon hours. This is Sunday at 3 p.m. More cold air as we lose daylight Sunday night may change it back over briefly to a few flurries Sunday night into Monday. Monday's high also only in the 30s. So that winter feel carries us through the weekend and the early part of next week. Tomorrow is your dry day. Sunday there will be snow changing over to rain. Morning flurries, then some afternoon sun on Monday, 39. We're back to 43 clouds on Tuesday, and then a bigger weather system to keep an eye on for Wednesday. Could be rain, could be snow, depending on temperature and track. Right now, we're leaning more towards snow, and snow chances continue Thursday, Friday.